special, baby, tell me what you're seeking. Give me a reason.
Alright, cool. Post later.
Alright, so start off by telling us who we have here. What's your name?
My name is Ayo Izzy. The legendary Ayo Izzy.
So legendary. So how'd you come up with Ayo Izzy?
Izzy was always my nickname ever since I was a kid. I got it from a church where my real name is Ismael. And the lady was like, how do you say my name? How you say that? She's like, Ishmael. I was like, nah, ain't no H. She's like, ain't no H. I was like, nah, it's ISMAEL. She was like, okay, shout out to all the scammers. Hold up. ISMAEL. And she was like, I'm gonna just say Izzy. And ever since then, I was like, yo, I got a nickname. So that nickname stick. And then my best friend Serge was like, you should put something in front of it, like, to make it pop, like, you know. I was like, what? He was like, bro, like, you know, something like Ayo or something. And I was like, you know, I like that. Ever since then, I was like, calling myself Ayo Izzy. And everybody be like, Ayo Izzy. It's just ring.
Gotcha.
Go with it.
And so where you from?
I am originally from Pompano Beach, Florida. You heard? Broward County in the building.
Okay, so what's that like growing up in Pompano Beach, Broward County?
I lived in Pompano till I was 15. So Pompano, growing up in Pompano back in the day was dope. But because I was Haitian, I can't tell you everything about outside. Because, you know, it all, you know, people who grow up in these Caribbean homes know you can't go outside like that. And then parents are very strict. So when it comes to outside activity, I didn't know too much. But when I was outside, I found out when I started going to school what was going on in the streets. So growing up in Pompano, you know, everybody out here trying to get it, man. Everybody trying to be a little, you know, a little busted baby. Everybody trying to, you know, make it, bro. Like, it's like, I don't even want to call it crab out of the bucket because some of these niggas comfortable being crabs. Like it's like it's a place where people grow up, tend to, if it's not sports or music, they liable to stay in the same apartments for about 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's that type of hood. Like, you can go certain places and it probably be the same candy lady that been there forever, man. So, you know what I mean? Pompano is a very, like, a lot of people just love the city, you know what I mean? A lot of people just been here since, you know, day one.
And when did you start to get into music?
When I was 14, I was with my homeboy, rest in peace, my boy Blanco, Brad, you feel me? And my dog Cabo. We was at this little event and them boys were beating on the window. And I started freestyling. I was like, yo, this actually don't sound too bad. Cause I was like, cause Biggie my favorite rapper. Notorious B.I.G. is my favorite rapper of all time. I just look up to him in all aspects. Just the stuff that he say, the way he approached music. So when I was listening to Biggie, that was one of my first rap albums I ever bought. Notorious B.I.G. Life After Death, the double disc. CD, for those who understand, that's a round thing with a hole in it. And that little slit in your car that y'all don't use, that will go in there. So with having this music, like, I want to say, let me see. With Biggie, the way he kind of influenced me, he just taught me how to have that sauce, to have that confidence, to know how to approach stuff. So when I was hearing him rap, I was inspired to say, yo, I gotta rap too, bro. Biggie rap, I gotta rap. So I just tried, bro. But all I knew was Kenny Paint, Riding on Dank, Day, when I want to stay. I couldn't figure out any more words to put. I was like, how do you do this? But it wasn't until I moved to Atlanta.
Okay.
When I moved to Atlanta, I think I was 15. Okay. My mom and dad split. You know, they was having a lot of issues. You know, they were bumping heads. You know, typical. You know, shit. But for a Haitian to move to Georgia, that is crazy, bro. And the way I moved there, I love my mama, but she did me dirty, bro. Shout out my mama, but she messed me up, bro. My mama told me I was moving to Hollywood, Florida. She let me stay with my cousin in Hollywood, Florida for 2 weeks. I'm thinking, all right, I'm about to go to McNair High School. I'm thinking about basketball. I was, you know, I was a little hooper, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to have a little hoop dreams like Arthur, you know what I'm saying? So I'm over here like, okay, we about to go to MacArthur. Next you know, I'm in a U-Haul truck and we driving on the turnpike. I'm in the turnpike. 20 minutes go by, 30 minutes go by. I see a little Chuck E. Cheese. I'm like, I said, you know, you Haitian. What me? Like, Mom, like, where we going? Like, I thought we moved. She said, oh, we moving to Atlanta. Bro, I found out on the road that I was moving to the A, bro. I get to Atlanta. First day walking into school, I see my first time ever with my eyes battle rap, bro.
Okay.
I see New Yorkers versus Atlanta. New York versus Atlanta was a big thing when I was in high school, bro. Like, them boys used to be like rapping, and then New Yorkers back then, they just knew how to rap. New York music was hot back in like 02, 03. So them boys just know how to spit. Them Atlanta folks used to be tight when them boys used to lose them battle. Shout them boys think they hot, man. Shout, you know what I'm saying? You feel me, bro? You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. Them boys used to always clash. But for some reason, I don't know, because I was an out-of-towner, I just gravitated more to the New Yorkers. And it was my homeboy, Howard. At the time, I love how Howard rapped. He was from Harlem. And shout out to my people from Harlem. I don't know what is about Harlem, New York, but I look up to people from Harlem, the way they talk, the way they carry themselves, the confidence. Every time I see a Harlem nigga speak, I just pay attention. Because I know he believe in himself, and I feel like, bro, that's the mindset he got to hit. Them boys in Harlem, bro, they don't think they cannot do nothing. I love it. So he from Harlem, so he was like teaching me how to rap. He was like, yo, Jay-Z write bars. So I didn't know what bars were, stands, and whatever. So he showed me on a piece of paper, and I remember my first bars. I would never forget my first 2 bars. When I wrote it down, I was like, look, check this out. I was like, you act like I'm new to this. Don't you know I'm more tight than a virgin uterus? And then he was like, hey, I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty good. So you like that? Ever since then, I just been trying, penmanship, lyricism. And then from there, you know what I'm saying, that kind of like helped shape me to become the artist that I am now. Like, shout out to Howard, you know what I'm saying? That my dog really like showed me how to write from there. You know what I'm saying? All the New York boys, Howard, V, Jersey, like it was a lot of them boys, man. Like their music really, like the way they showed me, and then they put me on a Smack DVD. Oh, I was done. It was over.
So would you say you've been like continuously pursuing your dream of rap from 14 to now?
Yeah.
You took it seriously immediately?
I didn't take it serious immediately because I didn't know what to do. Like I'm a Haitian kid from Pompano, and the only Haitian in Atlanta. I told these boys I was Haitian. Them boys asked me what was that. I had to tell them Wyclef to get it, kind of like to understand. Like on Haitian Flag Day, I was so suited and booted. I walked into that lunchroom, I swear everybody got quiet, bro. They're like, bro, why you got all that on, bro? I'm like, I'm over here, it's Haitian Flag Day. Like, I'm about to line up on the football field and go swing on somebody. You know what I'm saying? So, I learned real quick. Like, it opened, like, that joint opened my mind, bro. Like, it just showed me, like, it just, I didn't have no guidance. It was just me, my mom, my brother, and my sister, bro. No dad. My dad stayed back. They split. I had a cousin out there, but, he was doing his own thing. So it was just like, bro, like, I'm figuring life every day I wake up, bro. So when I found out I could rap, I didn't know what to do. Like, at the time I was in school, too, with all them dudes rapping, it's not like I could be like, yo, you go anywhere? I just had to try to figure it out and click up with folks.
Do you remember the first song you recorded?
Yes, bro. It was my boy, Brandon. He called himself Encore. I don't remember the lyrics. He killed me on the verse, but I felt like I had better bars. He was just so better on the beat, bro. That's one thing I struggled. I could not rap on beat, bro. I could rap for days. I could freestyle, do all this cool stuff, but when you talking about put words on the beat, it was okay, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was so much punchlines and setups that I didn't know how to format it. You feel me? So it took me a second kind of understand how to become an artist versus just being a rapper.
How has being like a Haitian American affected your music? Because you're bilingual for the most part, and you guys have compa and stuff like that, and so there's different sounds. Does any of that influence your music?
A lot, you know what I'm saying? One thing about Haitians, our pride mean a lot. Like our Haitian pride, we take seriousness of being Haitian. That red and blue, the 1804, that January 1st, you know what I'm saying, being the first people out of independence, like that's a special thing. And you find out, like, especially being a man of color, black, however you want to use, like, most people don't really know where they come from outside of their great-grandparents. And some of them don't even know that. Like me, I don't even know past my really my mom, my dad's grandma, and that's it. After that, my history is done, bro. Like, unless if I, Ancestry.com work, but outside of that, like, I can't go talk to people and just find out stuff unless if I go to Haiti and stuff like that. I just feel like, with us, bro, sometimes we don't realize how, I would say, we be lost in the sauce, per se. You know what I'm saying?
You have any crazy stories about being in Atlanta?
Yeah, I remember one time, I told this story before y'all. I love to tell the story. I remember the first time I had a strap pull out on me. And mind you, in Florida, like I said, I wasn't outside like that. Like, I was outside, but I was trying to hoop. You feel me? If it wasn't school or church, nigga, I ain't going nowhere. I don't know no nigga birthday party from between 15 and down, but I ain't been to nobody's birthday party, but unless if it was at school, but so in Atlanta, I seen a lot of shit. Like, I seen my first strap, I saw my first dead body. I had a nigga come up to me and was like, yo, hey, hold this down for me, troll come. I'm holding this crack, I'm holding it in my pocket, cause they know not to search no jit. I done seen police come up on me with the bright lights, hit me in the eye, and we just had to stop. Like, but this story about when the dude pulled the strap on me was the most interesting. I was with some dudes, my boys, I still talk to, but one of them I really talk to, shout out to B, who was coming from, we had a game, and I stayed probably like a quarter mile, half a mile from the wreck. So after the game we lost, you know how then you lose, and you walk with the niggas you lost with, you be hot, you know what I'm saying? Especially if the nigga ain't do nothing, you know what I'm saying? You be tight. So I'm hot, we walking in the road, but it's grass, so there's no sidewalk. So there's a car that's coming down Washington Road. For those who know Atlanta, passing that Texaco, is coming down Washington Road, and the car passed me. And I ain't gonna lie, one thing about being from Pompano, bro, I just don't like to take shit. Like, I really don't like people to size me. You're not gonna play with me and try me like I was some squat. So the dude, like, was right there, but I ain't say that. My boy was like, bro, no. He said, you move your fucking car or whatever. And then buddy, he said something. In my mind, I didn't think nothing was gonna happen. But then we saw them white lights. You know what them white lights mean? That nigga reversed on our ass. That nigga hit him with it. In my mind, I said, damn. I said, well, let something go down. I gotta, handle what I gotta handle. Then I'm gonna check my mans, you feel me? So then after that, so when we walking, I kept walking. Buddy said, what you say? What you say? I just kept walking. Man, I don't know what kind of golden eye gun that nigga pulled out. That thing, if I think about it, that thing like a Desi, bro. That thing was nice. That nigga said, shh. He said, what you say, my nigga? I said, bro, it is what it is. I ain't say nothing, but in my mind, bro, I'm not about to have you shoot me in my back. I ain't gonna go out like no duck. You know what I mean? Like, hey, that thing too nice for me to think I'm gonna get away like Ricky. You know what I'm saying? So all of a sudden, nigga clocked that thing. 3 of the niggas ran. What I say, I ain't never seen nobody sprint like that in my life. Them boys cleared it. Pew! Gone. I'm just waiting right there. Then all of a sudden, he's like, what's up with your boy? Why they left like that? And then, them boys is like, I said, man, I don't know. You feel me? Them boy, whatever. I said, man, hey, y'all boy got some heart. But hey, don't be talking no shit if you ain't gonna back that shit. You feel me? And then, I ain't say nothing. I said, all right. And then one of my other boys was still with me. I ain't know it was behind me. So then when he walked off, he was like Southside Mafia. He just like shot a couple in the air. At that time, Southside Mafia was a real, them boys are serious. I don't know what it is now, but at the time, it was tough, bro. So I remember when them boys pulled that cheat code gun on me. It was over, bro. I thought it was done. Baked chicken.
So when'd you move back from Atlanta?
I moved back to Pompano in 2012. I want to say, was it December? Oh, fuck. December.
Was there any particular reason you moved?
Yeah, I was homesick, bro. I miss them Haitians. I miss Haitian patty. I miss Glio, rice, all that good shit, bro. I miss the Haitian lady just staring at me because I got earrings in my ear. You know what I'm saying? I miss all that. I wanted to be around my people. I miss my family. I didn't have no family, like no cousins, no nothing up there. So I just miss Pompano, bro. Everything that I left.
And what was your music career like when you came back to Florida?
After leaving Atlanta, I started developing my artistry, performing different places, stuff like that. And then when I came back to South Florida, I had an opportunity to rap with a few of my homies, you know what I'm saying, and continue my music. So I partnered up with some of my boys, you know what I'm saying, started doing music again as a group. So from there, that kind of like opened up more doors for me to build a relationship. And then from there, in that group setting, I kind of, once the group kind of dismembered, I got to the place where I had to kind of like, ask myself what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I started getting into like managing artists and shit like that, working with different people, and because I feel like I know the business. I think I know something. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to develop what I know. And then from there, I kind of was like, fuck it, bro. I can't. You can't make a closed mouth fed, and you can't make the horse drink the water even if you pull the motherfucker up. So why am I giving? I feel like to myself, sometimes we want to help people so much, we don't realize we're not even helping ourselves. Like this is my dream. I always want to be an artist. I should never stop. If I die tomorrow, bro, all that other stuff don't mean shit. Like, at least I know people will say, man, that boy loved music, and he was trying his best to make it and put on for his city, take care of his family, his wife, you know what I'm saying, his people, you know what I'm saying. That's all I want, you know what I'm saying. Just work hard. So, me coming back and going through that, I finally made the decision, said, fuck it. Ayo Izzy here now. We back. I want to, do my thing. And then that's why I met various people who connected me to different people. As i.e. like, the reason I'm here at Art House because of my girl, Corinne Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? She's somebody I work with, good friend of mine, connected me with Wayne, Blizzy, you know what I'm saying? And then from there, you know what I'm saying, we here, so you know what I mean? So that's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, when I moved back, that's kind of like shortly. Not all the way, that's a slow transition of how Ayo Izzy started developing, you know what I'm saying? I said I got out of the group, I made money on my mind, said fuck it, bro. I'm gonna go solo dolo.
What are some of the artists now you listen to, and what are some of the artists that you're inspired by?
The artists I listen to right now, I fucking love Don Toliver. I think Don Toliver hit a stake. I think Don Toliver a problem. I just love how you approach music. It be on a fucking frequency that's fucking like heavenly melody, like fire. So I fuck with Don Toliver, Travis Scott, Lil Baby, Lil Baby snapping, Dirt, you feel me? I fuck with everybody, pretty much a lot of people, man. 2 Chainz, you feel me? Who else? Yeah, Gates, Kevin Gates, Kodak for sure. You know what I'm saying? Jack, boy, you gotta fuck with the hometown, one time for the noise people. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And what are some of the Broward artists that are on the rise that we should have our ears out for?
Ayo Izzy. Another nigga named Izzy Ayo. I'm just playing. Nah, well, I think there's a couple people I really like rock with. Let me see. I don't want to say the people I've been like gang who've been around, but I feel like I feel like he rising. I rock with gang. C Glizzy, anybody from Pompano I just like listening to, you feel me? But I think it's people that I just rock with, my homies. One of my dudes, Serge, he tough. My boy from West Palm Beach, Charlie, Kichi Kimosabi, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to just say Broward, but it's just, I think it's still people buzzing, but I think, I think it's people still cooking up. And I'm really trying to take that title, so I ain't really trying to give it to nobody like that, to be honest with you. But I want to see Broward win. That's one thing, that's for sure. And I ain't gonna lie, shout out to Dade and West Palm Beach. We got the best rappers anyway. Y'all good, but we got the best rappers. I promise you, bro. They be true.
What is the biggest differences between the church business when it comes to music and then the music industry by itself?
When you use the word business in both of them, it's business, man. It don't matter what is the head charge. Like, as much as people want to tell you, oh, you know, the only thing about church is, with church business, the expectation of character, of what people stand by. Integrity, you know, as they would say, fruits of the spirit, you know what I'm saying, those type of different things. Bro, hell fuck no. People are fucking people, bro. Like, I say the business can be the same, but I've seen some shady shit. I've seen niggas like shade people on points on records, like they shouldn't shade. But and I'm gonna say some shit. I've seen niggas who mainstream artists, Christian artists, who let mainstream artists shade them on points. So it's kind of like funny how you do that to the little dog, but when you trying to deal with the big dogs, who the real big dogs, nah, I see your whole spreadsheet. The person on the track got the most, nigga was just on the hook. You know what I'm saying? So that let me know you had to break bread to make sure this art, whatever. Ain't nothing wrong with that business, but it's just crazy like how certain people be doing business, man. Like it just be weird, but like trust me, I done seen some shit, bro. It made me laugh, like, you know what I'm saying? And I remember when I used to be like talking to certain people that I'll say, yo, nah, don't do that, bro. You should do this. And they talk about, no, I'm gonna just go ahead because and then time passed, you like, what the fuck did I just do? You know what I mean? So I feel like it's bad business everywhere, but I feel like I experienced it I had different expectations. In the music business, you know, a lot of bullshit, a lot of pump faking, a lot of egos, and a lot of problem is niggas just don't know themselves. That's all it is. Niggas have a alias, but they don't have no identity. Like, they need to let that sink in. Niggas got aliases, but have no identity, bro. That's the problem. So if nigga think he tough, he go by his alias. Every time he go, he gonna let his dick hang. Think he hard. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about you toughness. I don't want to feel your masculinity. I'm not trying to be that type of vibe with you, bro. Chill, bro. You black, I'm black. We need to succeed to be kings. But people are afraid, bro. There's nothing wrong with uniting kingdoms, bro. Like, people get shit twisted, man. The music business, it's all the same, bro, to me. But it has different components. It's just now with me in the mainstream area, my expectation, like, I expect people kind of low-key to be shady. Like, nah, you don't know me, I don't know you, what the fuck? I'm trying to get something. When I say, hey, yo, let's work, I'm trying to get something from you. And you trying to get something from me. But the thing is, what cats don't realize, before I try to go ask somebody about something, I want to make sure I have something to bring, bro. If you have something to present and it makes sense, we gonna do business. So it's just like, I don't want to waste nobody's time, because, you know, time is precious. Feel me?
All right. You say, like, when it comes like to the church music and stuff like that, the perception of like the person's character and integrity. On the outside looking in the rap world, it seems like there has to be some level of integrity as well, like with the no snitching stuff like that. You know, you got people like 6ix9ine or that guy, you know, Pop Hunter, the Corvette guy. What is your take on stuff like that? Like, would you do music with somebody who is labeled a snitch?
No. I wouldn't. The reason why I had to kind of like, it made me ponder, because sometimes shit like that be so kind of like situational, but it's like, if you a snitch, it ain't no situation. So I wouldn't work with nobody who deal with that type of vibe, but at the same time, I really don't give a fuck, bro. Like you a lame motherfucker anyway for putting yourself to get caught. Like, niggas need to learn how to be Lupin instead of a fucking criminal, bro. Niggas getting caught and going to jail. Like, I don't look up to you niggas, man. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't be impressed. It show you, like, I go back again. It show that character, like, it just show a lot of insecurity. Like, but for me, I don't want to be around that type of vibe, because if I feel like you have to turn on your mans because you trying to save your own ass, but you knew what you were part of, that's whole shit. So I'm from Pompano, so that's whole shit. Now, if I could work with anybody, 2 Chainz. T.I. about to be on his last album, so I would love to work with T.I. I'd love to get one with the legend Ross, K Camp, Don Toliver. Who else? I wish, you know what? I ain't gonna cap. I wish some way, somehow, but I know I gotta get my stock up. I want to get me a Biggie verse. I want to get something from the archives that Diddy got or somebody got. Do what I gotta do. Have one with that man one time. One that makes sense, like where it could fit, where it could just, you know what I'm saying, like That'd be an honor, bro. That'd be like a fucking whoo. And of course, like, bro, I love to work with Drake though.
All right. You say Biggie's your favorite artist, like he was your biggest inspiration coming up.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say your musical like sound? What would you say your sound is?
Trap, eclectic. I love anything with 808s, dope snares, synths, crazy rhythms, high energy, smoothness. So I like to be very eclectic, but it still come like with lyricism. I'm still gonna throw punchlines. I'm still gonna throw bars. It's just gonna have it may have a melodic vibe. It may have this Pompano vibe. I might be sounding like a nigga from the A. I might be sounding like a nigga from E Point. You feel me? Like it's just all about what the music tell me to do. Mm-hmm. Like I really like to hit. I really like Quincy Jones said one time like, "You are the instrument." And when he said that, I was like, "Dang, dog! Like I can make it sound what I want to sound." So when I hear music, when I hear a beat or a track, I really try to sit down and convey what the message I need to really pull out of that, or what he's trying to say to me, and then I create like that.
So as far as new music and projects that you have out now, tell us what you have going on.
I'm working on 4 projects right now. 3 of them are already titled. Concept. I have like several records. Like I'm sitting on a lot of music. Some done, some ideas, some, you know what I'm saying? I got to start, you feel me? I just got a hook, you know what I'm saying? Some I just got writer's block. But I'm working on 4 projects, so yeah. But I'm not dropping anything soon. As far as projects, I'm really focusing on dropping a whole bunch of singles. I'm really trying to like boost up my fan base, really like draw more attention to what I'm doing. Like I really want to have, like when I drop these projects, I want people to fucking adore like the Bible, bro. Like I want people to like love my music. I want people to like, I want to make sure like when they hear it, they get a feel. It can be their blunt for the day. It can be their anxiety pill or that wake me up and go type vibe or that meditation vibe. Like I really want people to sit well with my music. Like when I make my music, it has all the best intentions, all the best ingredients, and the best energy. So yeah, so be on the lookout for these singles that I'm working on. Me and my boy Young Wayne.
Alright, so you said you got a few projects out and they already have concepts. How do you develop the concepts for your projects?
A lot of, with me, my energy is mixed with all type of era, like old era, 80s, 90s mindset, 2000s to the nows. So when it comes to projects, I got old school vibes. I like to make my projects really have something to do with me, like Usher Confessions, like, you know what I'm saying, like, so one of my, you know, it's already out there. My album that I'm working on, the name, I already got the name, like I've been saying it for a long time. It's called Flower Power. That will be my official debut album, and that's the project I want to drop and say, this is my body of work. You know what I'm saying? The things before that will be my body of work, but that will lead up to my very first, like, first, official. So Flower Power basically just talk about, it's basically, Flower Power is the album, and it's inspiration by weed. Just music that I've been inspired by trees, but not because I just smoke, but different moments in life, and I was smoking, and I noticed something where like I have a record. It's not on, I don't know what project it's going on, but it's called Love Will Never Die, and it's basically a suicide note in a beautiful way to my wife. If I were to kill myself, I would want her to know this is how I feel about you. And the reason why I wrote it in music form, if I say, it's just that thriller night, you know what song I'm talking about? That song is so powerful. That thing dropped, I think, 1983, 1970. And people know Thriller. That's the type of energy you want the music. Like, what Drake is doing now, enjoy it. Because when he goes, and he's done, we're going to remember these moments like, this man really rocked his stages for like 10 plus years doing hit after hit after hit. Like, it's not, that ain't simple, bro. Like, it's not easy to make it, bro. Like, you got to work hard for that. So, in that sense, I want, like, in that song, I wanted people to really just get that sense of how I love my wife. I remember the things she said to me that encourages me. And I want her to know that no matter if I'm here or I'm gone, my love will never die for her. So like records like that, man, I really try to be very personal. I dropped a Halloween record called Beetlejuice. It was just the whole concept. Like I like to use my creativity, and it's more like that inspired me from Backstreet Boys. What's that? With Halloween, Backstreet's back. All right. The video kind of gave me like it'd be dope to do a hip hop like Halloween, and then ever since then before I did, I've seen other people do it. So like novelty type records, and I just like being creative, man. And you'll see a lot of that from me, especially in my music videos. And I'm all about the drip, but I'm all about the sauce.
All right. So you mentioned earlier that on some of the songs you have writer's block. What are some things you do to get yourself out of that blocked phase?
Smoke up by that ganja. 2K. Go do something else. My wife would tell me that. She's like, just stop and go do something else and come back to it. Or something like that. I'll just, something like that. I'll go play 2K for a little bit. Or I might let the record sit, man. I might go do another record, bro. And just like, not trying to overkill my mind because I'm not going to cap. It's some records that I done tried. And it took me a whole year to finally rock it. I like, oh, I got it. I got records with my producer, Y'all Wayne, that could be like 2-3 years old. It probably maybe like months ago I just finished it. I figured out how to write it, the way I wanted to feel, the way I wanted to sound. Because sometimes your skill set, I ain't gonna lie, for me, sometimes I hear certain tracks, I'm like, damn, dog, I can't rock it just yet because I haven't taught myself how to vibe on this type of track yet. So we're gonna tuck this away a little bit. As I grow my abilities, we're gonna come back to that record. Because that record is one. And trust me, we got a couple of them like that. Where I'm like, I love it, but I don't, we ain't there yet, you feel me?
Artists like Drake, and there's like this big thing about like he doesn't write all his lyrics and stuff like that. How do you as an artist feel about that stigmatism if an artist doesn't write all of their lyrics? Like for example, Kanye doesn't do all of his lyrics. He has different people like Rhyme Fest and Consequence that help him plug in here and there. But as a fan, the quality of music that I'm getting seems timeless to me, so it doesn't make a difference to me. But as an artist, how do you feel?
I don't really care, bro. I think people forget is like artistry. What it takes a team to make a hit record. And it's not because I know this, it's because I study and listen to the greats and different people of my peer who talks about that type of stuff. So I don't think nothing wrong with it. Now, when I write my raps, I don't want nobody to touch my shit. I just respect me like that. It's my rap, bro. Let me rap, whatever. If it's a hook, I don't care. But I rap, nah. You can give me a suggestion. You can tell me, yo, you should try a different type of vibe. But you not about to tell me, take this out, write this here, nah. Now, if I'm doing something melodic, if I'm doing some, baby, let me see your sauce with me. And then get in with a shit when it costly. And you be like, nah, bro, you should be like, let me see you wanna toss with me. Let me tell them, baby, show you let you boss sleep. Yeah, I'll do that. Cause that's a little bit different for me. I'm not married to like the whole, I'm not married to, I just love the vibe, but I'm open to like making sure the vibe, cause raps is like, bro, this is off top of your dome. And if you ain't got the skill set, sharpen it up so you can have it, bro. Cause at some point, you gonna have to rap, bro. Like, that's one thing about, I don't care if it's melodic, I don't care if it's super auto-tuning. When a nigga talk shit about you, you gonna rap. There's no artist, Drake maybe get away with it, but he still be rapping, singing on these niggas. There's no artist that get beef with a nigga be like, don't play with me. Nigga, don't play with me, I'm gon' toot. Nah, nigga gonna get on that booth. You saw what happened with Migos and Joe Buttons? And they killed that nigga with an ad-lib. And niggas was just going to club, they say that. Because they wanted that to stick, and that was an effective move as a rapper. Like, he found a way to make something, you know what I'm saying? Man, I want to be the best artist in the world, bro. And if I'm going to have a team to do that, I don't give a fuck. Say what you want. Niggas, we always want to, one thing I don't like that we do to our own race, that I don't notice that, especially with a lot of white people, bro, why we got so many stipulations? Like, bruh, if we come together, we win. But nah, bruh, it ain't real if you got your homeboy from the way to help you write. Man, you crazy, bro. I'm not listening to you, bro. I'm gonna make it, bro. Hey, yo, what we need to do? I got people out sit in the studio, sign records. Let's get it. Ain't no shame in my game.
So I hear you mention your wife a few times. What is that like being an artist and being married?
Keep the hoes in line. Nah. I would say it's great because we work very well together and it's organic. It's not like I'm a rapper and she's just supporting me. Like, she really has talents. Like, she can do graphics, websites. She done did all my single covers. She did them all with ease. She learned. I seen this woman stay up for like months, for like 3 months, every night, learning how to edit videos off YouTube, 5-minute clips, videos, all night, and edit my video, color correction, and boom, ready for YouTube. Like, shoot videos, edit my mom. It's amazing because like she my best friend and my dog, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we are like this. Like, we rock together, we smoke together, we fuck together, you know, we do lit shit together, you know what I'm saying? Shit that we supposed to do, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? She's always got my back, I got her back. I support her in everything she does, and she just genuinely supports me. Like, she real deal believes in me, like, bruh. That shit's so scary sometimes, because sometimes I be questioning, like, you sure you believe in me? But I'm like, yes. But she'll tell me, like, she encouraged me. She's like, babe, you're not going to get to your dreams if you don't work towards them. Like, she says things to me as a queen should, but then she comes at me very respectfully because she understands, like, you know, life is real, but at the same time, she don't want me to miss my moment because she sees my moment is now. And a lot of men and women can attest to this. When your queen or your girl or your partner, for all your people who, you know, do your thing out there, hey, salute. You feel me? When the person that you care about really is connected to you and tell you those things that really speak into your life, you know you gotta listen, bro. I gotta tighten up, bro. Like, bro, like, I lost a lot of weight, bro. Like, crazy. I was 340. Right now I'm at 219. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't because she wanted me to become skinny or some type of shit like that. She said, I don't care. You super fat, overweighted, or super skinny. I love you for who you are. I support what you want to do. She said, what you want to do? I just want to get healthy. All right, we're going to get healthy. We go to the park together. We work on basketball drills, you know what I'm saying? I'm out there working. I'm trying to get back right for these niggas, you know what I'm saying? These celebrity basketball games. I'm busting niggas' ass, and I'm coming for niggas, right? I'm coming out of retirement on that, like just like that. 4-5 on the back, like Jordan. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? So with my wife, I just think it's dope, man. Like, just, and I think, you know, I don't know a lot of people that do it. I've seen other artists who are married and they work together, and it's beautiful. I love it. I mean, I'm not trying to be like nobody else. We just naturally like this. Like, this, you see her, you see me, you see me, you see her. That's it. Like,
and she gives you feedback on some of the music?
Oh my God, she tough. She from Palm Beach. She tough. I remember one time I asked her, I said, who's your favorite rapper? And she said somebody else. I said, not me. She said, I don't know your music. Like, she told me straight up. And that kind of motivated me, like, bro, I gotta get on my gang, I gotta get some records together. Because if I can't date no girl, how you a rapper with your girl, you ain't your favorite girl? Bring it out. Ugly that is, bro. If your girl don't like your music, you need to start doing music, boy. If your girl is not at your shows with flyers handing out with them CDs with the line paper with every number track on them, you need to leave her, dog. Y'all, she ain't fucking with you, bro. She fucking your homeboy. Nah, but you know, so she'll be honest with me. She'll give me like guidance on some writing vibes too. Like, don't get it twisted. She has artistic vibes, like on certain records. It's a single that we probably about to come out soon, and she helped me on the hook. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't ashamed to do that, bro. I married her, bro. Like, she my better half, bro. You know what I'm saying? We are a whole, so like, why wouldn't I expect her to able to help me, especially when she got the skill set? Yeah. She love the background. She's not gonna try to be in front of the camera. She don't care about that. I don't be trying to be in front of the camera. She just know my personality allows it. So, you know what I mean? So that's my dog. Baby, I love you. Hey, Okay.
I feel like hip hop is considered a young man's game, but right now we're in uncharted water where you see a lot of older artists emerging and coming out as new artists. Like, I think the stigmatism came from a lot of the artists from back in the 80s never transitioned into the 90s. And then from the 90s, you had like a handful of people that transitioned into the 2000s. But if you look at like the artists from the 2000s, like T.I. and Jeezy and stuff like that, they're still somewhat relevant with their music. So what do you feel about like hip hop being a young man's game and stuff like that?
I feel like it's still somewhat of a young man's game, but what is happening, the internet is busting things wide open. And then another thing, like some of the stuff you just said, I think it's just something we haven't seen. Like, niggas don't realize Jay-Z is killing niggas on verses at 50, bro. And then, once again, why we got a limit on what we do? Why do we cap what we do? Y'all love these folk. Like, come on, bro. Like, let's be real. Like, 2 Chainz, I don't know how he is, how Ross is, but them boys up there, but them boys is still killing records, bro. You crazy? T-Pain, these cats are like, I feel like these Future, like, come on, bro. Like, I just don't think it's a young man's game because, you know, kids play a lot of diction on certain things like TikTok and, you know, concerts and, you know, all these different kind of variations of the things that are important, merchandise and, you know what I mean, you know, fan base stuff. So, you know what I mean, I still don't say, yeah, it's still a young man's game, but the reason why I say you start seeing a lot of older artists, you still see a lot of people in their 30s kicking it, like it's like they not leaving, it's because it's talent, and I think people are starting to realize we're closing the gap on age. Like, when we get old, I don't think old is gonna look like what our grandparents look old. Like, you ever see the stuff on TikTok with the video when they be cooking, when they be like, we're gonna be barbecuing in 2054, and they playing NBA Youngboy? Like, some of the records, the music that we listen to, we gonna be out here 63 years old talking about, fuck on 63rd, like saying crazy, like, come on, bro, listen to the records that we make. I be like, dang, bro, these gonna be with us till we old, like. And I think, you know, because of that, the energy is different. And like, nobody's like dressing, like nobody's out here, people just being themselves, man. Like, 40's young, man, 50's young. Cause if you die at 38, all that shit you would believe in, it means shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't, my mindset not like that. I don't give a fuck what a nigga think about my age or who cares, nigga. I got one life, bro. And I'm not gonna live my life not trying to do what I feel like God has put me on this earth to do. And when I'm doing it, people see people, I'm like, damn, you're right. I'm inspire other people. But I would say, have a plan. I'm not telling niggas don't work, nigga don't do this, but have a plan, bro. When you do what you gotta do, you feel me? Make sure that, you know, you got your mindset set up or how you about to go about it. You know how your family out here starving, trying to be this artist, you know what I'm saying? I'm a hustler. I'm gonna go get it, I'm gonna make it happen. When it look crazy, when it look like it ain't about to happen, I swear on everything I love. I thank you, God. He make everything happen, bro. No cap, every time.
So I hear that you dance as well.
Not Chris Brown, Usher style, but nigga be jig. I be turning up. You know what I mean? I be jigging and finessing out here. I be sliding. Nah, I'm a more like of a, I like little like, you know, kickback house party dances, but I like adding my little sauce and, you know, flavor to it. Like, you know what I mean? Like any popular dance, like I'm not trying to out here be, you know, Chris Breezy, but you know, if I know how to do a dance, you know, a little TikTok, a little something, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? A little Corvette, you know. You know, that ain't hard, but I don't know, I feel like dancing is of our nature, bro. Like the way we be turning up, it be crazy, bro. Like if you just think about how our origin as black people, man. Like you see how people in Africa, how they move. You see how Afro beats is coming over here in the West, and you see everybody, you know, they think they assurance head ass niggas out here, boy. So you know what I mean? Hey, dancing is dope, man. I think, you know, even hood niggas be wanting to dance. They just trying to make sure their strap don't fall off.
What would you say is a better dance scene, South Florida or the Atlanta scene?
Okay, it depends what you mean as dancing. Like if you talking about niggas that really dance technical type, I know niggas from Florida that be killing. So I want to say the A, bro. Like a lot of Atlanta gave hip hop a lot of its like swag, bro. Like Atlanta really like it's a I think it's a obviously it's a now in this time of age it's a little bit of everybody, but I know Atlanta played a big part of it because I seen it with my own eyes. I seen white tees like take over. Like people could say they were wearing white tees, but the way Atlanta niggas were wearing the white tees, bro, them boys was on the white, green, red. And them boys were on it 2, 3, 4, 5. If a police officer call a nigga, he'll say, "We looking for a dreadhead, white tee, blue jeans, and some white Air Force Ones, bro." Them boys been on Air Force Ones before Nelly, you feel me? Them boys been on that, you know what I'm saying? When the New York people was on that.
Do you put the dancing in your music? Like in your music videos?
Yeah. I put my sauce, I put my flavor, I put that energy. I want people to see like when I come to a concert, I'm gonna put a show. If you pay,
okay,
I'm gonna put a show. Trust me, bro. When I get a chance, bro, I'm gonna fuck niggas on that live stage, bro. I swear to God, y'all niggas ain't gonna see me on that shit. I love performing. It's my chance to connect with y'all. Let's have a good time, bro. Let's turn up. Let's be free. We came here to get away from work. We came to get away from this situation, that situation. You came to hear the favorite songs that you like from me. Let's go crazy. We here. Let's have a good time.
So you're somebody when you're performing, you're all over the stage. You're not like, you know, sitting down in a chair.
Nah, man, I don't do that sitting down
you're
in a chair.
somewhere with high energy.
I got high energy, bro. Even when I was 340, bro. I'm on that stage jumping up and down, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. Head banging, whatever, bro. Energy. I'm putting my all on that stage, bro. I'm gonna give you 110%. I practice, perform. I don't care if it's an open mic, closed mic. I'm gonna get your ass right. You feel me? When Ayo on that card, I'm going to try to destroy every rap nigga on that card. Because you know why? It's not a crab in a bucket. I respect you enough to give you my best. That's all that is. It's not, don't take it offense. I respect you enough to give you my best.
What is your take on female rappers?
I think female rappers are getting more and more recognition respectfully as they should have been deserving since the jump. Like, you know, you got all the Foxies, the Little Kims, MC Lights, Queen Latifahs of the back in the days, you know what I'm saying, Trinas and all. You name all the people that you want to name as those people. They had to really work through a lot of barriers to get to for the, I would say respectfully, for the Nickies, the Cardis, you know, Megans, all these females that you're hearing now, like female rap is fire. Like some of these, at one point I want to say, I don't know what year, but it was one point I feel like females were holding it down better than the men. I think it was during the mumble rap age, that 2.5 years that people was getting tired of that mumble. It was a lot of females that really was killing it.
Who's your top 4 female rappers? 4 or 5
right now?
Yeah.
Current.
Or all time actually.
All time. Shit. Oh, you put me on the spot. I want to say Little Kim. I'm gonna just say time frames.
Okay.
Little Kim in Biggie era when she was under Biggie.
Mm-hmm.
I think she was like fucking badass, like tough.
Mm-hmm.
Little Kim. I love Nicki Minaj. I think Nicki Minaj is fucking. They fucking gypped on so many awards and accolades, but she'd go. You feel me? She'd go. Nicki. I think. Lauryn Hill. And I love Lauryn Hill. Her artistic vibes. I make music in that same type of realm, that the music that I love, and that's great. That's a great realm to be, because your fan base love it. They always rock with you. Lauryn Hill. What else I'm missing, dog? I feel like I'm missing a dope artist, bro. I might be tripping, but that's all I can think of right now. Right, those are my 3. Probably, yeah. And I love Cardi. I like Cardi B too, for sure. I put Cardi B in there because who don't like Cardi B?